So how to present a rent increase. So justify the reasons for the rent increase. So rather than saying it is this because and give no reason, perhaps cite market conditions, perhaps cite maintenance costs have increased, perhaps cite you need a fair return on your investment, and perhaps here are some comparables. So put a bit of context around that communication. You can also cite statistics. The Office of National Statistics is a great resource, and you can look at the rent increases by region, and that might give you some sense of what the rent increase should be year on year. Encourage communication. So it's important that your tenants can feel that they can talk to you about what you've proposed. Listen and be open to negotiation on rent increases. Perhaps it might be easier just to kind of work with your tenant, maybe not achieve the rent that you first set out to achieve, but to keep your tenant relationship good. So the options your tenant has to increase, to respond to your rent increase, they can accept the rent amount and pay it from their next payment due date or when you've asked for it. They can dispute the rent amount, and they can refer it to a tribunal, the first tier tribunal, before the start date of the date at which the rent is due. So they can do that, and the tribunal will then look at that and decide the maximum amount of rent you can ask for or will be paid. So there are routes that tenants can dispute. So that's all set out in the form 13 if you go that route.